Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox coming at you with a match here in the Gym White Dingo. This is going to be a 450 cost match here, and going to be on Rated and Arctic base. And yeah, you heard me right, this is 450 cost using the Gym White Dingo. Yeah, recently, I forgot when, I don't think it was too long ago, they added a level 4 version of this suit. If you're not familiar with the Gym White Dingo, it is a native 300. It is also a general. And yeah, a lot of suits recently have been getting level 4 variations, and the suit happened to be one of them. So I decided to try and give it a spin here. The weapon I'm going to be using here is going to be the early prototype beam rifle, which is practically the meme beam weapon for this suit here. You do have to focus it to fire, and it has a pretty long charge time, also a pretty long overheat time as well, but it is supposed to do some really good damage, and yeah, that's really just the weapon I wanted to use for this suit, although you do have a lot of other weapons you can use, such as the 100mm machine gun, which is found on the Gundam ground type. You have the beam spray gun that's found on the regular Gym. You have the Gundam ground type beam rifle, and you can have the rocket launcher that can also be used by the Gundam ground type. So yeah, this particular suit does share a lot of weapons with the Gundam ground type here. As you can see, especially with the left shield, yeah, you don't have that standard Gym shield. Instead, you have a Gundam ground type shield with this suit here. Other than that, you do have a beam saber as your main melee weapon. Pretty standard Gym stuff there. You have a pair of head-mounted Vulcans as a secondary weapon, and then you have the hand grenade E. So, yeah, you do have grenades, which is one thing the vanilla Gym does not have. So yeah, one extra weapon there. And I guess one more thing I do want to point out about this suit is that it is a ground-only type suit as well, so you cannot use this variation of the Gym in space. It is ground only, so yeah, really this isn't a Gym that I get out too often. I've played it a few times at its native cost, I believe. Other than that, I do not believe I have used the level 2 or 3 variants, so using the level 4 here, especially in a rated room, was definitely a really big leap of faith here. Yeah, I do believe this is supposed to be a rated room because, yeah, I've been playing a lot of rated recently, a lot more than I used to in the past, and I think part of that may have been because of that penalty level 2 I've had, the penalty level 2 I had quite a while ago, so I think now I've just been kind of stuck in this point of really just playing a bunch of rated matches over the quick matches I used to do as well. Which really isn't a bad thing because rated does tend to have more options when it comes to what matches you can play, unless it's the weekend. Then if it's the weekend, quick matches will usually have at least one special mode, and then we'll usually have a situation battle as well. So you do have that to look forward there. But overall, usually for most of the days, rating is going to have more options, especially around the cost range of whatever the banner suit is. Which, this looks like I do have a Zaku machinery on my team here. So I do believe I did get this clip around the time of the Zaku machinery's release. Which is why I decided to try it out here. Was charging my beam rifle there, but did decide to go for the melee against that Gym 3 powered instead. As you can see here, I'm going to be trying to charge up the beam rifle again, and see if we can land a hit here. Looks like there was something right there, but I did miss my shot, unfortunately. But at least I still have the grenades and the Vulcans I can turn to if I need them, which that is a Gym Striker there, or a Gym Strike, or the Striker Custom actually is what suit that is. Which, if I am able to actually land a shot on that with the beam rifle, I should be able to do some really good damage. Same deal goes with the Camphor that the enemy team has as well, because I believe the Camphor does have very low beam resistance. I think melee resistance is like its highest stat. So if I hit it, if I hit that or the Striker Custom, yeah, should be good on damage. But instead, I am going to be hitting this Gym 3 powered, and as you can see there, a little over 6,000 damage, which is pretty good there. did try to go in for the counter against this striker. Luckily, I think they had just finished their melee, so I was able to hit them with at least one of my neutrals and stop them for a bit. Now it looks like my teammates were able to finish him off though, so I'm going to try to help focus this Marasai here. Looks like this Marasai is, yep, using the Fadine rifle. I did think they were going to try to go for a melee there, but unfortunately, again, really misread my tackle there. And then the Marasai did counter with their own tackle, but my teammates were able to finish him off before they were able to land any hits in. Looks like there is a enemy trying to call in support fire, which I did try to throw a grenade to get him, but unfortunately there is a Hyzac cannon on the ledge there, and I gotta be careful because the Hyzac cannon can do a lot of damage if you are not careful, especially with that cannon, and especially when it comes to legs as well. Really a similar case when it comes to the Gym 3 sniper as well. That 3-shot cannon can do quite a lot to a mobile suit's legs, so really worth exercising caution around those suits there. Though unfortunately I'm not really exercising caution as this Striker Custom tries to sneak up on me here. I believe they might also have the Camphor with them, but I am pretty low on legs here, so I do need to be careful what I do. I might still be able to boost, but at the moment, jumping is not really an option, and that's also going to apply to falling as well. And there is the, actually no, that is the Striker Custom. Unfortunately, I was not in range with the beam rifle to land the hits, which really is one of the things about the large prototype beam rifle, or the early prototype beam rifle that this suit uses. It is a powerful weapon, but it also is lacking in range, so you do want to make sure you are close enough to an enemy to use it. Aside from that, really do need to try the suit with more of its other weapons. Right now I am just going to try to man the tank here. I was planning on going for a base bomb, but it looks like that's not going to be really an option because we are nearing the last minute of the match. Actually, we are in the last minute of the match. And if you know anything about the bomb for base bombs, it does take a full minute for that to detonate. So by the time I would have gone in the base and deployed it, the most I would have gotten out of that would have been 50 points, which still can make the difference. But looks like there is a enemy pilot coming this way. Looks like it was actually the Hyzac cannon's pilot who decided to fly up here and attack me as a pilot instead of just jumping up with their mobile suit. But I am going to be able to finish him off here with the machine gun. And if I'm lucky, I should be able to get at least a point. And that's going to be an extra 50 points for the last few seconds of the match there. Teammates also did a really good job getting the last few kills there to catch us up in score. And yeah, that's going to be mission completed. So let's see how we did here in this match with the level 4 Gym White Dingo. Definitely going to be praising the Gould there, and also going to be praising the Striker Custom on the enemy team. Third place so far with 4 kills and 2 loss. Unfortunately, he did do the lowest in damage, even though I am using a pretty strong beam rifle, even if it is really more of a meme weapon. But yeah, really was not hitting some of my shots there as well as I wanted to. So definitely a suit I still need to practice with, or at least specifically with this weapon here. Because it is the primary weapon, so aside from that, you know, they are, you know, just standard Vulcans, so the Vulcans aren't going to do much damage. So really, without the rifle, more damage is probably going to come from the beam saber and the grenades. But that's going to do it for this video here. Just a little something that I wanted to try out, since again, this isn't a suit I get out too often. So comment down below what you think about the Gym White Dingo. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.